showcase slash build guide-ish, right? We'll kind of go over some of the key portions of how it works, why it works, what was I thinking when I decided to make it. I love minions, right? So every build, every league, I do minions. I end up doing it at the end of the league sometimes. Sometimes the league start it. Usually I don't league start it. I always end up changing over to minions at least once or twice throughout a league, right? Well, I wanted to incorporate minions and totems. And I've always really ran a totem build like once every other league or so. Really fun playstyle that I enjoy. There's just never been a way of making minions work with it, right? Well, GGG decided to grace us with... It's raining men! Hallelujah, it's raining men! So with that, now we can put together, in my opinion, one of the best builds. We can utilize specters as utility. What better league to do so with my... We named him Franklin. As you can see, Franklin convocates to me and gives us this great thing called determination, free of which that I do not have to allocate a gem slot to. I don't have to waste my mana on it. I can go into Pride, go into War Banner, and then we could eventually go into our chest, Sequal's Nest, that we'll end up switching to probably within the next day or so. The build handled Eater, handled Exarch. I haven't fought Shaper yet. I haven't fought Maven yet, but I have a feeling it's going to handle those just fine too. It could pretty much finish the whole Atlas in a week. It took me... I haven't really been able to play as much as I've wanted to, and I've still been able to handle all the content relatively fast. As you can see, it pretty much just dumpsters everything. The clear from Montragals is insane. 50% of life as fire damage is just ridiculous. On top of all the other ways that we're scaling the fire, we're using Replica Grip of the Councils also, which gives us some extra Fizz as fire scaling. So we're scaling all of our damage as Fizz. Not even necessary. I'm actually going to do a video with it. Oh, shrink drop. We're going to show a video of kind of how it looks with 3-link too, just to kind of show off really how strong it is, because it doesn't even need the 6. We have less than a div invested, and it's still strong. At the point we did Eater on a 5-link, I think, also to note. So pretty happy with it, and can't wait to show it off. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. All right, so in closing, let's go over the gear. Basically what gets the build pumping, what gets it running, why it's so cheap and affordable, and why I feel like it's a really good league starter for any of the people that are just starting this week on console, etc. Montragals Grasp, less than 10C, super cheap, probably a good half of a chunk of our damage, and clear, etc., probably best in slot. I mean, it is best in slot. It's where we're going with. +1 totem, super cheap, less than 20C. Jinx Juju, I think I spent less than 10C on. Crafted this, found these, crafted these, pretty dog shit. Found these, crafted this, dog shit. Replica Siegebreaker, under 10C. Replica Grip of the Council is under 5C. Less than 15C, I believe, for the Enigma, and that was because I bought it at the beginning of the league to get the Arcanist brand setup going. Jewels that were self-crafted and all pretty much garbage that were just thrown in with cast speed and fizz and fire if we could get it. The tree is pretty self-explanatory. Minion nodes, cast speed nodes, and totem nodes. The only thing I'm skeptical about is this node right here called Shaman's Dominion, and I'm not sure if the crit strike and the crit multiplier from the totem skills affect my totem skill because it's a minion. I don't really know how I can go about testing this because the damage is just a wash as far as how I can visually see it. So we'll probably have to wait on POB to upgrade and update, and then we'll be able to kind of push and pull with the min-maxing of the gear, because as you can see right now, it's at this point it was less than a div outside of the gems that we just added last night, right? I can take out Awaken Minion damage, take out Melee Fizz. I'll run a 3-link in the next video and then show you what the damage looks like on a 3-link, just to show how ridiculous it is, I feel like, for the budget, right? How much we spent on it, which is, the main thing as far as the league starting to build. But outside of that, the carrying golem for feeding frenzy. Pride is our main source of aura damage. Our 3-link, 4-link Arcanist brand setup, which will cast curse all 3 of these, which is huge. And then of course our specters, which are massive and I feel like extremely slept on in a lot of these zombie builds, because they're a complete utility for us. And if we can keep them alive, and if we can keep our AG alive, which we have no issues with because of the nodes that we took on the tree, it's huge. We'll end up giving this guy a Kingmaker. We'll run right now we have a perfect turtle and a perfect force warrior, which give us onslaught, permanent calling strike, and determination. And then we'll add the tiger for haste, and we have a demon harpy. So we might take out the demon harpy and add an arena master. I haven't really decided, but needless to say, 4 specters are extreme utility for this build because it just gives the zombies so much more damage. And then of course, like I mentioned, your skitter bots are going to be the filler, war banner the other aura filler, and where's he at? Our golem is granting us feeding frenzy, and as long the minion life keeps him alive. I haven't had the golem die, haven't had a specter die, haven't had my AG die. There's 2C invested in my AG, and he's still a tank. So the build is extremely league start worthy, really affordable, and a lot of fun. So the trifecta, if you will. But the next video is just going to be a little 3-link setup to kind of show the damage and how strong it is, in my opinion, to that. But illegal. And on that note, that's all she wrote. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. I had a blast with it. It's nowhere close to being done. I still have like 40% more chance to deal double damage to increase on. I have my Pharaoh's, my Sequoia's Nest to put on. A lot of shit to do. And I think it's still pretty, we're looking pretty good. It's going to be a fun week. Let me know what you think. Enjoy. Have a good night.